Right, Reading 2, Arsenal 5 last night. It was a bit of a lesson at times. Let's say good morning, reporter at the Reading Evening Post, looking back at Reading Arsenal, Jonny Fordham. Johnny, morning.
Morning, Johnny.
Morning, guys.
Oh, Arsenal were in the mood last night, I'm afraid, Johnny.
Yeah, they were. I thought it was a bit of a nightmare, but no, it's all true. Reading is looking tough at the moment, and I don't think there's going to be any way back for Reading this season, actually.
Well, it's difficult. Even if they got a draw last night, Johnny, it's still going to be difficult. You know, Man City away. Then two massive games coming up for me.
Yeah.
It's not over yet for me. Reading Swansea, Reading West Ham. You know, and if for some reason you can take 6 points there, then there's still a glimmer. So I wouldn't give up yet.
Possibly, but with only one win all season, I think a lot of Reading fans have already resigned themselves to the fact that their side are going to be playing football in the Championship next season. The belief in the stands, and I think possibly the belief amongst the players as well, has waned quite a lot after these 6 straight defeats in a row.
Yeah, I tell you what, Ronnie, let's hear from Jimmy Kebe, because he had some strong words, I believe, after the game.
I like my teammates. They're working hard for each other. We brought some good players, but I mean, there is a big difference between being in Championship and being in Premier League. If you don't spend any money to make the team better, I think the chairman's got the money anyway. It's not the manager who's going to choose who we can buy or not. It's easy to talk, but right now we're in big trouble. So, yeah, you should ask the chairman if he wants to spend any money to make the team better so we can compete in Premier League, that's it.
Oh, see you, Jimmy. Jimmy could be in big trouble here. The chairman hears that.
I think he's absolutely spot on, though. The new owners came in the summer and they kind of promised all these great things on and off the pitch, investing in the new training ground, stadium expansion, new players. Anton Zigarevich talked about how he wanted to build the club and get the club into Europe, a sustainable Premier League club, but they simply didn't buy enough players in the summer. The big transfers, so to speak, Pavel Pogrebniak and Danny Guthrie, they haven't come off either. So I guess in a way, McDermott's been a bit of a victim of his own success in the Championship, and he's been hung up to dry by Reading's transfer policy in the summer as well.
Now, I'm looking at the table. Wigan, Southampton, 15 points. So you're 2 wins away from them, okay? Look, people are now saying QPR have got a little chance. They've only got 1 point more than you. Yet they did win the last game. But, as I say, them 2 home games, I wouldn't give up yet, Johnny. You know, by the way, it's not easy, West Ham and Swansea at home. But if you can beat them and get 6 points.
I can't remember the last time that Reading beat Swansea as well. It seems to be a bit of a bogey side for Reading fans at the moment. So, it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks as well, because with the January transfer window coming up, Ryan McDermott wants to get 2 or 3 players in, but who's going to want to come and join a side battling from relegation?
Well, maybe you have to get a couple of Championship players, you know, and who have got dreams of playing in the Premiership, and they might say, "Well, hold on, I've got a chance coming up," whereas you could come down. You know, it's a balancing point. But I think they do have to freshen up. Yeah,
I totally agree with that, but it's just, if you bring in a Championship player, then they've already got Championship players in the squad, and they haven't really managed to step up to the mark. When Reading got promoted before, they had those Championship players who then could find that next level. But these ones haven't seemed to be able to do that this season. And that's been the difference, I think.
Johnny, they've got goals in them, haven't they? I mean, even when they got a couple of goals last night, the commentator Martin Tyler, you know, loving it a bit, he was saying, well, hold on a minute, here we go. You know, there's that sort of expectation because they've got goals in them. It's just defensively, they're just having a nightmare. Yeah,
I think they conceded something around 2.3, 2.4 goals a game. And if you're going to do that, then you're really going to struggle. They need to tighten things up at the back. They've had a few changes at the back as well. Alex McCarthy, the goalkeeper, he came in for Adam Federici. He was doing great, and then he picked up a freak injury against QPR when he crashed into the post right at the end of the game, and he's out for the season. So injuries haven't helped their cause either. So it's been a bit of a baptism of fire back in the Premier League.
Yeah, and good luck at Man City next week, Johnny.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, Johnny, keep the faith, don't worry.
Cheers,
Jonny Fordham, reporter at the Reading Evening Post. So, next few games, Man City, Reading, then them 2 home games I'm talking about. Swansea home, West Ham home, then they go to Spurs.
Oh.